mermaid tales, mermaid swim lessons, and mermaid hairstyles making a huge splash of late, New York Magazine recently declared mermaids to be the hot new trend of now-ish. But here's a cool old fact. There ain't nothing new about our collective obsession with these half-human, half-fish mythical creatures. For those viewers who just learned that mermaids are in fact not real, I'm sorry for your loss. Ladies and gents, if you want to hop on this aquatic trend, all you need is some pink hair dye or just a wig. Actually, there's been a mistake and it appears this is the Gem and the Holograms makeover. Back to the show. History's first known mermaid was a merman, because under the sea, ladies don't always go first. Some 4,000 years ago, the Babylonians' god of the sea, Ea, had the top half of a man and the bottom half of a fish, which I'm envisioning to look exactly like Disney's King Triton, who was, I'll be honest, kinda handsome for an older merman. While discovering the New World, Christopher Columbus also thought he discovered some mermaids near the present-day capital of the Dominican Republic. In his 1493 diary, he described them as, quote, not as pretty as they're depicted, for somehow in the face they look like men. Mermaid shaming much, Christopher Columbus? One of the most fascinating aspects of mermaid mythology is how cross-cultural it is, existing well beyond American and European shores. African, Caribbean, Australian, and Japanese folklore are all swimming with mermaid-like water spirits. The original Little Mermaid, written by Hans Christian Andersen in 1837, was super duper dark, like not safe for Disney audiences dark, because Ariel doesn't just lose her voice, she has her tongue ripped out. Eric ends up marrying another woman, and instead of saving herself by stabbing him to death, Ariel is dissolved into sea foam. Never fall in love if you have a good singing voice, just go on tour instead and become rich. Mermaids aren't entirely made up. Maritime experts suspect sailors simply mistook manatees and dugongs swimming around boats for the much cooler to talk about on shore, mermaids, mermen, and yes, even merdogs. And between you and me, my fingers are still crossed that merdogs are real. And bonus mermaid fact number 6, folklorists think that mermaids symbolize men's simultaneous attraction to and fear of the unbridled feminine. What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand, possibly having to stab the man I loved into death and then bathe in his blood?